Hi everyone. So welcome back to the audit session, and yesterday we discussed about the modified opinion, and today we will discuss about the unmodified opinion. So unmodified opinion with emphasis of matter and other matter paragraphs. So in certain circumstances, the auditor may determine that it is necessary to add additional communication to the auditor's report without modifying the auditor's opinion. So this is done using the emphasis of the matter paragraph and other matter paragraph. So, so GAS and ISA use the terms emphasis of the matter and other matter paragraphs, whereas TCOAB uses the term explanatory paragraph. Both are same, but the terms are different. Just should communicate these circumstances to TCWG along with the proposed wording of the emphasis of the matter or other matter paragraph. So, emphasis of the matter paragraph refers to the matter of appropriately presented and disclosed in the financial statement that is fundamental important to the users of the FS and needs to be emphasized on the auditor's reports as per the auditor's professional judgment. So it includes the auditor in when the gas required by the gas or the auditor's discretion is provided. So auditor not required to modify the opinion as a result of the matter, and when the auditor is engaged to the report on a CAM, the matter has not been determined to a CAM to be communicated in the auditor's report. When the auditor includes the emphasis of the matter paragraph, the auditor should use the heading emphasis of the matter or other appropriate heading. Also required to use heading emphasis of the matter when auditor engaged to the report CAMs. So it is described the matter being emphasized and refer to what relevant disclosures about the matters in the financial statement. Also indicate the auditor's opinion on the is not modified with respect to the matter emphasized. So here it is included in the following circumstances. So special purpose framework of the financial statement. FS prepared in accordance with the applicable special purpose final framework other than the regulatory basis. FS intended for the general use. Also justified lack of consistency, justified changes in accounting principle that has material effect on the FS. Going concern doubt is elevated if the conditions events identified raises substantial doubt about the entity's ability to continue as a going concern for the reasonable period of time. But based on the audit evidence obtained, auditor conclude that the substantial doubt has been elevated by the management's plan and adequate disclosures has been made in the financial statement. Also uncertainty and other circumstances which are optional, so appropriately presented and disclosed in the IFS by the auditor, which is still considered necessary to emphasize. Few of the examples are uncertainty related to the outcome of unusually important litigation or the regulatory action, unusually important subsequent events such as major catastrophe having a significant effect on the entity's financial position, significant related party transactions. Also, the changing prior of the opinion in the case of the subsequently discovered facts that lead to the change in the audit opinion. Return may use the emphasis of the matter or other matter paragraph as appropriate. So, moving forward to the other matter paragraph, it refers to the matter other than those that are presented or disclosed in the FS that is of the fundamental importance to the users. Understanding those the financial statement and needs to be emphasized on the auditor's report as per the professional judgment. It includes the auditor's report when required by the GAS or at the auditor's discretion. Also, when the auditor includes the other matter paragraph, the auditor should use the heading other matter or any appropriate heading. So, other matter paragraph is included in the following circumstances. So, comparative financial statement, additional circumstances, and to the restrict the use of the audit report. So, comparative financial statements in certain cases. So, financial statement of the prior period were audited by the predecessor auditor, and the predecessor audit report is not reissued. So, current period financial statement are audited and presented in comparative form with prior periods financial statement that were not audited. Additional circumstances are changing prior opinion in case of subsequently discovering the facts that lead to change in the audit opinion. Auditor may use the emphasis of the matter or other matter paragraph as appropriate. Also, report on the compliance is included in the auditor's report on the FS. Explain reason why the auditor cannot withdraw the event after the management imposed a scope limitation due to which auditor is unable to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence, also called as disclaimer of the opinion. Further elaborate of the auditor's responsibility required permitted by the law, regulations, or generally accepted practices. It may be used relevant subheading or other matter paragraph. Also, reporting on more than one set of the financial statement when each set of the financial statement has been prepared in accordance with the different general purpose framework. So issues report on each set of the financial statement as refer to the fact that that another set of the FS has been prepared using the other general purpose framework, and the auditor has also reported on those financial statements. Restrict the use of the audit report by an alert in the audit report generally included in the measurement or the disclosure criteria of the FS are suitable only for or available only to limited number of the users. Also, the report refers to the matters identified during the audit engagement that are not primary objective of the audit engagement. Also, the special purpose financial statement prepared in accordance with the contractual or regulatory basis of the accounting, but not for the regulatory basis of the financial statement intended for the general use. So, moving forward here, so placement of the emphasis of the meta paragraphs and other meta paragraphs in the auditor's report, it is not explicitly specified in the standards. Rather, the placement depends on the nature of the information to be communicated and the auditor's judgment about the relative significance of such information to the intended users compared to the elements on the auditor's report. Few of examples considerations related to the placement of the emphasis of the matter and other meta paragraphs are emphasis of the meta paragraphs. So when a key audit matter section is presented in the auditor's report, emphasis of the matter paragraph may be presented either directly before or after the key audit matter sections based on the auditor's judgment about the relative significance of the information included in the emphasis of the matter paragraph. Also, auditor may add further context to the heading emphasis of the matter paragraph, such as emphasis of the matter, subsequent to the differentiate the emphasis of the matter from the individual matters described in the CAM section. Other than the other meta paragraphs, when the key audit matters section is presented in the auditor's report, auditor may add further context to the heading other matters such as other matter scope of the audit to differentiate the other matter paragraph from the individual matters described in the CAM section. When an other matter paragraph is included to draw the user's attention to the matter relating to the other reporting responsibilities addressed in the auditor's report, the paragraph may be included in the section report on the other legal and regulatory requirements. When it is relevant to all the auditor's responsibility or to the user's understanding of the auditor's report, the other matter paragraph may be included as a separate section following the sections report on the audit of the financial statements and report on other legal and regulatory requirements. So illustration on the interaction between key audit matter sections and the emphasis of the matter paragraph and other matter paragraph when all prepared in auditor's report is there. So this was all about the unmodified opinion. Now in the next session we will discuss the causes because of the unmodified opinion is provided, like justified lack of consistency, uncertainty, or going concern doubt. These are the few of the cases where unmodified opinion is presented, and we will discuss that in the next chapter. And let me know if you have any query in the comment section. Bye.